All right, sounds good. But let's go ahead and welcome in our first guest, a weekly guest, Dr. Lori, Antiques Appraiser. You can find her all over social media and YouTube. But once a week, she's all ours to have a fun game of dumpster or no dumpster.
That's right. Good morning, ladies.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm gearing up for our free antique appraisal virtual events this weekend. And everybody can sign up, get your free appraisal. You can do that at drloriv.com. And thank you for watching the YouTube channel with all the tips about selling your stuff. Okay, dumpster or no dumpster? Ready to go?
Always ready.
Okay, here's number one.
Ooh.
The official preppy handbook for folks growing up in the 1980s, coming of age in the 80s. Lisa Birnbaum's book was the guide. How to dress, what to do, what to wear, how to act, this kind of thing. So it's in good condition. It's the soft cover version. It is not a first edition. Dumpster or no dumpster if you find it in the attic.
Well, I am continuously working on like my fantasy bookshelf world. So I would say keep it for that reason. But to say it hits that $50 threshold.
No, I don't think it's 50.
I'm going to say no. Even though the 80s are popular, I'm going to go dumpster.
If it was hardback, maybe I would give it another, second look, but
it's very rare. It's worth $250.
Oh.
Not starting off.
Tricked us, Dr. Lori. You tricked us.
The 80s, people, preppies.
So it should have been. So
that was just like 10 years ago, Dr. Lori. That's not supposed to be collectible stuff.
10 years ago for me, in my mind.
So it should have been. 80s was the giveaway. Well, what's next?
All right, what's next?
Ooh.
What do we have?
Ooh, a gold link bracelet from the 1970s.
Real
gold dumpster.
Real gold?
Real gold, 14 karat gold. That's the question you always have to ask. Is there a mark? What's the mark? What does the mark mean? And that mark is actually pretty clearly found. If you're looking for the marks on your jewelry, costume or otherwise, look on the back or look on the clasp. You usually will find it. This one's marked clearly 14 karat.
And I still need a magnifying glass to do that. I'm realizing how bad my eyesight is on that. Well, that's definitely a no dumpster.
Yeah, no dumpster. No dumpster, Dr. Lori.
No dumpster. This is a no dumpster at $800.
Yeah.
Gram weight, and here's your loop. Got to get the loop.
I like it. Okay, so this is a difficult one that we missed. You gave us one that we both got right and was relatively easy. How are we going to end it today?
Okay, let's see. Number 3.
Ooh.
Charles and Diana wedding mug. This is their engagement image, the engagement picture. These were mass produced in the 80s. I don't know if you remember this, but we had to get up very early in the morning to watch her wedding in July of 1981. So I remember sitting near the TV very early that morning in the summer of 81 to watch that wedding. This is the engagement picture superimposed onto a mug. Souvenirs galore for this great royal wedding. Dumpster.
It's really funny that you're showing that. I was actually watching a show about the Windsors. And so, but in that show, they showed a whole bunch of the William and Kate merchandise that was also out for the royal wedding that we just had recently. Of course, even before Harry and Meghan. So another one, you see a lot of those. So if it says touristy and you see a lot.
I know, does it say collectible on it?
Dumpster or no dumpster? It does not say collectible on it.
I'm going to say dumpster just because I feel like there was a lot. I hope the date doesn't mess me up, though.
I know. I'll go the other way. I'll say keep it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, keep it. I'd have a hard time putting it in the trash.
It's worth $25. Dumpster, but because there's so many of them, Natalie got it right. But at the anniversary of their wedding, the anniversary of her death, every year it goes up a little bit, but never over $50. So it's a dumpster. Good play.
Eventually, Dr. Lori, it'll eventually go there like in 50 years.
Yes.
See, Carly's living in the future. Hey, Dr. Lori, before we let you go, though, I have to talk about what's all in front of you right there. All the blue and white porcelain. That's so popular, and there are different elements, different kinds. What are you showing us today?
That's right. This is the onion pattern This particular piece is called the Blue Onion. It's very, very well known. It was originally made by Meissen, and then many of the English ceramic designers would make it. You can see the little onions all the way through. And this particular pattern is one of the premier patterns that dates back all the way back into the 17th century. I picked blue because, of course, blue for our favorite team tonight, right?
All right. So if you find that in a thrift store, you keep that?
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Okay.
Well, and can I ask real fast?
And more thrift store tips at my YouTube channel, Dr. Lori V. What's your question, Nat?
Can I get this in there? I haven't seen a time cue yet, real quick. What is it about blue and white? Like we've talked about blue flow before. We've seen a lot of other ceramic and pottery that is blue and white. What is that? We're getting the wrap. Why is that?
Blue and white relates to early ceramics that were first introduced from China, brought into the Dutch, right? With Delft, and blue white is popular. It's a nice contrast too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've always wondered that. See, we have so many questions. That's why they have to tell us to wrap. Dr.
why
Lori,
you
you
have to
are
come
a
back
wealth
next
of
week.
knowledge.
See you next week.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Lori.